Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. King Eze, also known as Mr. Cut the Check. In this video, we're going to be talking about what is OTC as it relates to binary options, in particular, pocket option. If you are not already, what I would like for you to do is like this video, share this video with a friend, and make sure that you are subscribed. Smash the like button, subscribe, check us out on all platforms as well, and we appreciate all the support. So today, this was also another frequently asked question. I wanted to touch on this. This leads into the previous video will lead you here. The previous video that we did where we talked about, is there a difference between the price offered on the pocket option platform as well as the price offered on TradingView, like you see here. So go back and watch that video, and we identified the differences with that. So what I want to do right now is I have a few of the regular pairs pulled up from when we were doing that, and I'm going to look up their counterpart, their OTC counterpart, as I briefly explain what ChatGPT is letting us know the definition to OTC is. So let me just pull up a few right now. So we started with Euro USD. Let's look up Euro USD OTC. Let's star that so it's at the top. We also had GBP JPY. We're going to talk about the differences in the price points as well. I'll kind of pick up on that because we talked about that in the last video. But let's just start with seeing the difference as it relates to the prices offered here. 462 for Euro USD. Okay. So completely different prices offered. As we knew, because these are going to be different markets, and I'm going to explain their differences shortly. GBP JPY OTC 197,500. GBP JPY 193. And then what is it on TradingView? Okay. So now let's go into the definition. In binary trading, OTC stands for over the counter. It refers to trades that are executed directly between two parties outside of the formal exchanges, like the NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange. Here's how it applies to binary trading. Like we know and love, OTC is exciting because you can trade outside of regular hours. These trades often occur when major financial markets are closed. In the last video, we talked about the regular pairs, the Euro USDs of the world, the USD JPYs of the world, and the importance of trading them when those markets are open, whether that is during London session, whether that is during New York session, whatever the case may be. We got excited and remain excited about the pocket option platform simply because with the OTC, you now have the opportunity to trade every single day. That's what we got excited about. We got excited about trading every single day and literally being able to make money in minutes. So you want to remember and look at that as a good thing. As far as the way the price moves, I will say that the price still moves at or around the same. We are just looking at a different market. Which leads me into number 2. Platform controlled pricing. In OTC binary trading, the broker, like Pocket Option for example, determines the asset prices and market conditions, often based on proprietary algorithms or simulated market data rather than real-time market prices, which more than likely answers our question on why the prices aren't necessarily the same, but I'm not gonna say they're not far off, but they're not that far off, right? Number 3, OTC trading is not conducted through a centralized exchange, so pricing, execution, and settlement are handled by the broker. This can sometimes lead to concerns about fairness or transparency. And I would like to briefly speak on that because I have a different belief system, because some people can kind of use that last statement as an excuse and feel as though that is a way or a reason for the broker or like house to, for example, to like view it from a gambler standpoint to work against you. But I have a different perspective on that. My perspective is, if you're saying things like, the broker is coming back to my entry at the last second and taking me out, whatever the case may be, even if that is true, I personally think that being right doesn't lie. What do I mean by that? On the trades that I win, that meet all the criteria, that meet all of everything that I'm looking for, that says, yes, this is a good call position, this is a good put position. It's one of those things that when I'm putting in my 30-second trade or my 1 minute or my 3-minute trade, I should be winning by double-digit pips or points. And if I'm not, I think the next thing that we're really talking about is my entry point. Because if we got a good enough entry point, we're not going to be talking about price coming back to my entry. Price may come back to retest another level of support and resistance. Right? So like, for example, like, let me give you an example based on what's on my screen right now. And that's why you just always want to make sure that you have the highest or lowest price point. Yeah, you want to focus on the controllables first off. All right, so say for example, we got that highest price point right at the wick right there. Hold on. Put a box right there. Need to get somebody send me a mouse, a computer mouse. You gotta be literal. Somebody will send you a real mouse now. Hold up. Let me take my time and make this box. Okay. So like, for example purposes, right? All right, boom. Say my entry's at the top of this wick. 151376. We're on a 3-minute candlestick. So anything 3 minutes and under, and honestly, any trade should have cleared. Even if you did a 10-minute trade, you should have cleared based on having a good entry. So price came down and they came back to retest this level. This is more than likely an engulfing candle right here. If I were to switch it from Hakanashi to regular, let me see. It's not necessarily one right here on this time frame, but there's one right here. As far as this zone is pretty strong, and we came back to retest this same area, and then it continued to sell off from there. So all that talk as far as price coming back to your entry, I think you were just wrong, and it takes a lot to admit that. But I think it's less manipulation and more strategy. OTC binary options can include a variety of synthetic assets like currencies, commodities, or custom indices designed to mimic real market behavior, which is true. We have a ton of different OTC pairs. Some of these are like, I haven't even, they're like new to me, but they probably are currencies that you can look up, like this one. But yeah, tons of OTC options for currencies. Same thing for cryptocurrencies as well. Going into this year, they definitely have a lot more cryptocurrencies that are offered at better price points also. Yeah, very similar, like you can trade the real Bitcoin on here as well. But the time of day that it is right now wouldn't necessarily be good for you. And that's why you can't get too caught up in that, I think what makes binary so cool and so exciting is the ability to do it at any point, from a pocket option standpoint, the ability to literally take your phone out your pocket and have the option to make money, so I think that everybody should know how to trade every market, whether it's OTC market, real market, forex market, crypto indices. I think you should be in position to know how to trade every market. And to kind of wrap this up, they also talk about increased risk, which is fluff, honestly. It's the same amount of risk that you would take on taking a trade in any other market. It's a 50-50 probability. Your probability raises as your indicators line up. So ChatGPT is letting us know pricing may differ significantly from the actual market prices due to brokers' control, blah, blah, blah. Traders might face higher risk as there's limited transparency and no third-party validation of price data. I think as traders, we just want to make sure that we're not making excuses. And staying focused on the things that we can control. So why brokers offer OTC trading? For these 3 reasons. Accessibility. It allows traders to trade 24/7, including weekends. Those weekends changed our life, those weekends where we'll go grab some sour Skittles from the Royal Farms and come back and sit on the couch and really just take trade after trade after trade after trade after trade, really trying to get an idea of what high frequency trading really means. And here we are today, people in different countries all over the world that are also having an opportunity to trade in this space as a result of saying, let's get serious about this. I implore you to get serious as well. Yeah, this broker will pay you a lot of money on both sides if you're in position to do so. Number 2, flexibility. Brokers can offer unique trading opportunities independent of real market hours. And engagement. Keep traders active even when official markets are closed. And I'm going to give you something to get excited about as well. I did a live about this, but I'm going to talk about it at the very end. However, traders should approach OTC trading cautiously as broker control conditions can sometimes lead to unfavorable outcomes. Always ensure the broker is reputable. And it goes without saying at this point, as far as pocket option, being a reputable broker It's been around for years now. We've made multiple withdrawals. Traders have made multiple withdrawals on this platform. And what I'm excited about as we close this video is the prize pool for 2025. If you click this button that is right next to where it says QT Real, it's going to give you more information on the actual promotion that's taking place right now. So I did a live about this yesterday, kind of talking about what exactly is taking place. So you're going to get a unique number for every $50 deposit, and you'll be able to do this over the next 14 days. We talked about the differences in the boxes, so go back and take a look at that live stream. I'm more than likely going to do the Ginger Pocket box, and I might go live when I get that. Basically, Pocket Options is rewarding us for funding our accounts and trading going into the new year. So you definitely want to make sure that you're taking advantage of that. You want to make sure that you are positioned in our Telegram chat if you're not already. All you have to do is create a Pocket Option account with our link, and we'll be able to get you added directly to that chat as well. If you're not already, make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, Our Royal Throne. We appreciate all the love, likes, comments, shares. We are live and direct on all platforms, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next video. I'm gonna see you at the beach or at the bank. Peace.